Alright everyone, so I am here to do a book tag. So this was created by Becca with the books. I'll have to check into that, make sure it's right. And this is the camping book tag. So the first one is Tent, a classic that people still enjoy, and I'm gonna go with one that I just recently reread, and that is Animal Farm. I feel it's a very interesting book. It has animal main characters with more humanistic characteristics. It has a lot of politics and corruption, and I think it's something that people still can relate to today, and it's got a good set of imagination. Question 2 is Campfire, which is a sequel you thought was better than the first book. And for that one, I'm going to have to go with the second Harry Potter one. I honestly feel like Harry Potter's gotten, or, as far as I've read, that it gets better as it goes on. It gets a little bit more mature. You find out a little bit more things about the houses, about this, about that. So, yeah, Chamber of Secrets. The first one was fantastic, but I think it just got better from there. Next up is Sleeping Bag, a book that made you feel warm and cozy, and I'm going to have to go with Matilda. It's just a light, fun read about a girl that loves to read. And then the next one is Nature, a book that takes place outdoors, and I'm going to go with Beauty Queens. It takes place basically on an island that these beauty queens have crashed into, and it's funny and deep at the same time, and yeah, it's one of my favorites. The next one is Mosquito, which is a character you wanted to smack, and I'm gonna have to go with Bella. So I read the first Twilight book, and so far only that one, a few years ago, and so I was attempting to reread it again, and is just annoying. Like, compared to other books that I've read, and you guys know the books that I love, this character, there's not really a reason for her to be as moody as she is. Like, she calls her dad, not to his face, but by his first name, and it's like, your life isn't that bad, Bella. It's not that bad. The next one was Beach, which is a fun and relaxing read. I haven't read too many fun and relaxing reads. Maybe The Princess Diaries? Like the first two I read, though they're pretty light, pretty fluffy. Next is Campfire, and that's a book that you can stay up all night reading. And that one's a hard one. I have a lot I could stay up reading. You know what? Maybe I would stay up and reread the first Harry Potter book. Yeah, I think I'd go with that one. That seems like something that would be fun to read again. And then the next one is S'mores, which is a character or a book that is so sweet everyone just loves them. And I'm going to go with Primrose. She's described in the book as loved by everyone, and she's pretty much just a very sweet and kind person. The next one is Bears, which is a character you wouldn't want to run into the woods by yourself. And for this one, I definitely have to pick the career tributes. So, for those of you who have not read or seen the Hunger Games at all, so in their society, like, there's no more 50 states, there's 12 districts, and all the districts have to participate in the games. And then you have some districts that are richer than others. So, basically, and of course, in order to win the games, you have to outlive everyone. so you have to be the sole survivor. So in the more wealthier districts, they basically see actually getting picked to go as an honor versus somebody like Katniss who lives in the poorer districts, because the wealthier ones have camps where they basically train their children from childhood to participate in these games, and they go and volunteer. So anybody with that kind of mentality to volunteer for a death match, who have been raised to want to do this, like encouraged by their parents to go into an arena to fight other children, that's really not somebody that I want to be along with. Last one is Stars Above. Pick a book with a beautiful cover, so I'll insert one down in the video. And so I'm going to tag Vivian Reads, Bookishly Confused, Paul Reads Books, Dane Reads, Todd the Librarian, I Read Past My Bedtime, and whoever else would like to do this. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye. Also, don't forget that I'm doing another Q&A, so if you have any questions, drop them below, and I'll see you later.